feel about the entire rotation? Like, you named 4 guys. How well have you all fit together and work together with each other?
I've been watching the guys, and they look so good. Pretty healthy. I think we're gonna be good this year. Uh, we have a lot of confidence in ourselves. So and we have a little time on the show. So I know we have a experience and what we're gonna do. So yeah, I think we're gonna do it right.
How much do you enjoy the challenge of Coors Field? It's a little more difficult than some ballparks, but some pitchers seem to like that.
I know it's hard, Coors Field, but that's in the mind. We have to put away the Coors Field and do our job and keep pitching and keep moving forward.
Thank you.
Thomas Harding, go ahead.
Hey there, Iman. Thanks for joining us. Elias Diaz was just in here talking to us. Can you talk about how you guys were able to kind of form a bond last year when he started catching you at the end of the year?
With Elias, I think he's a great catcher. We have a good communication, even during the game or outside the game. He's pretty smart, so I think we're gonna do it good. So, yeah.
Your catching is a little less experienced than in the past, although Elias has been around for a while. Dom Nunez is new. How much pitchers have to help teach the catchers about how they pitch and working through games?
I think the game's gonna, say what they gonna do or what we're gonna do. So I think Elias got experience on the baseball, and Nunez is coming up, but he's pretty smart and he's good.
Thank you very much.
Nick Groke, go ahead with the last question unless anyone else raises their hand. Nick?
Yeah, Herman, I forget who it was yesterday. Somebody mentioned that it's nice having you in the dugout because you're very easygoing, you're very relaxed and friendly, and you honestly, when we see you pitching on the mound, even too, you're very smooth and relaxed. So sometimes it's hard to tell when you get really excited. What are the things that make you excited in a game? When you're pitching, like what are you trying? What makes you most happy? Is it strikeouts, wins, working fast? What are the things that you really like when you come out of a game that you did?
I like to enjoy the game. The most exciting part to me is win the game. I think it's win the game. Everybody's happy. So yeah.
How do you know when you are a good pitcher? What are the things you look for in yourself to know that you are good?
When I'm consistent on my pitches, so when I'm really focused and everything, so I think I'm better pitching on that way.
What do you mean by being consistent? Do you mean hitting your spots in the same way over and over?
Yeah, hitting my spot, throw my pitch whatever I want.
Gotcha. Awesome. Thank you.
Got Kyle Fredrickson from the Denver Post. Kyle, go ahead.
Hey, Herman. Thanks for doing this, man. Diaz was on here earlier saying that he sees you as a guy who could potentially win a Cy Young in your future. I'm wondering, do you sort of set those personal goals for yourself? And where does that confidence come from?
Yeah, it's one of my goals. So I'm been working through those last year. So I feel like I can do it, and if I stay healthy, I'm gonna do it.
And just one more thing, there's not a lot of outsiders, especially in the media, who predict that this Rockies team will do that well this season. But do you guys like being that underdog? Kyle Freeland mentioned that he kind of relishes that. For you, did you approach this season sort of knowing that, not a lot of people think that you guys will do much?
¿Qué dijo Muñoz? No entendí muy bien.
Dice que Kyle Freeland también dijo que como piensa que no van a ganar mucho y él quiere que nadie que piense así. ¿Cómo tú piensas y que usas esa energía que la gente dice que no vas a ganar este año y cómo la usas?
I'm with Freeland. I'm that way, man. We're gonna be a surprise for everybody. We're gonna be a surprise.
We'll go to Thomas Harding for the last question. Thomas, go ahead.
Yes, I wanted to kind of go back to your decision a couple of years ago to sign the long contract and stay with the Rockies. How important was that to you to stay with this team for a long time? And do you feel like even though you've been through some rough times, that good times are coming up for this team?
Yeah, man. I love Colorado. Colorado Rockies. My heart with the Colorado, with the fans, and we've been, doing my job to get far as I can, man.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, we actually have one more for Tracy. Tracy, this will be the last one. Trace, go ahead.
But Cincinnati seemed to have a little more trouble making the adjustments than you have. Did you work with him at all? Did you try to help him through some of his situations to get to where he was by the end of last year?
We help each other, Since Atela had a good year last year, so I'm very happy for him. So he gonna continue doing his job, and he's a great player. So and he's gonna be better every year.
All right, thank you, Herman. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you, guys.